So the days are getting shorter. It is only 6:30 right now, and now as I ride directly into the sun, you can see how low it is in the sky. It's 6:30. So two things. It means fall is on its way, and it also means that we're going to lose an hour, which means at 5:30 this time, in about a month or so, we will be looking at this at 5:30, and even less, because again, the days are just getting shorter. And that sucks, because I do a lot of my shooting after work. Now, I thought about maybe riding my bike to work, but I don't like to do that because I carpool with my wife, and I love our carpools together. So that's not going to happen. But I've already kind of set out a schedule for myself to record more content all at once on the weekends, and that'll have to be my thing going through fall and through the winter months. But speaking about winter months, so in California there's about I'd say about 3 months out of the year. Starts at about the late December, goes through middle March, where it rains pretty frequently, especially last year when we finally broke our drought. And maybe you heard about it on the national news. The Oroville Dam had all kinds of crazy trouble. Anyway, we had a lot of precipitation this past year, so a lot of not riding my motorcycle. But we are back on the ride, only it is new and improved. But during those winter months, and again, when it gets a little bit colder, and it probably is only tolerable to ride during the day, what is your ideal temperature to ride? My ideal temperature is anywhere from, I would say, about mid-80s all the way down to like the upper 50s. And even so, and putting on some, cold weather gloves during those months when I ride, it's still, it's just less fun to ride because you're freezing, and when you wear those cold weather gloves too, it makes it hard to open up your hand wide enough to wrap around the clutch and the brake levers. So yeah, cold weather riding is just not fun. Now, I should probably say, because fortunately for us in California, even when it is the winter months, we can still ride as long as it's not raining. And then some people ride in the rain too, and that's fine, but I don't, mostly for safety reasons and also because I just don't like being wet. So we are lucky in California to be able to basically ride year-round, and I will definitely be taking advantage of that now more than ever, because I've got a purpose while I'm riding, not just to ride. Not that you need a purpose. And guess what else we can do in California besides year-round? We can lane split. First lane split with the new bike. I don't like to do it when there's a ton of cars in front of me, mostly because it's just kind of a nerve-wracking. I don't know if anyone else who lane splits feels like their hands gripping a little tighter, their butt cheeks are clenched when you're going through a bunch of traffic. But for me, if it's more than like 3 or 4 cars, I kind of get all nervous, palms get sweaty. Which is funny, right? Because if it's only 3 or 4 cars, why don't you just wait? Good question, that one guy. Oh, it's a skunk! Oh, geez. I'll have to ask my wife if there's any residuals from that when I get home. That's the one thing about living in an area that's closer to, as you can see, a lot of like empty fields, is you get a lot of roadkill, and apparently skunks. Now, I don't have the best sense of smell. It's kind of one of those things where when you're a dad and you can't smell things, it's a good thing, because when you're changing dirty diapers or cleaning up kiddo vomit, that's very beneficial to not having a great sense of smell. But also, not having to deal with the stench of a skunk when it's been run over. So yeah, couldn't really smell it. But what can you do? You can ride all year. So yeah, if you live in California, yeah, you should really get a motorcycle because it's fun and you can ride all the time. It's not so much fun when it's like 115 degrees, and it's not so much fun during the rainy months, but you are on a motorbike, so just make it fun. Guys, if you like this video, which why wouldn't you? It's just been all over the place. Hit the thumbs up down there, and if you feel so inclined, hit that subscribe button. I dare ya. But with that, folks, I am out.